Bosses in RuneScape come in many shapes and sizes. We've got generals of the most powerful armies to have ever existed, whatever the fuck this is, and a massive mole. Some have lore entrenched within our understanding of the game, and some with stories I'd never heard before. As I take on this game's challenges without access to the wiki or guides, I find myself reading tomes and diaries that add so much colour to this world we all love. This is the story of one such boss, whose tragic tale I begin to uncover whilst on an exciting mission of my own. But first, roll the intro. I'm trying to complete every quest in old school RuneScape without the use of guides, plugins, or the wiki on an Ironman. Oh yeah, and this is my first Ironman. This is Unguided. Barrows is one of the most iconic bosses in RuneScape. Being one of the earliest to be introduced and still massively popular today, I chose it as my first boss to take on Unguided. Before we jump into that though, I needed to unlock a spell that made bossing possible for my account. Barrows itself is a relatively easy boss, but I knew that after an update to the game's combat that took place a couple of months ago, I was out of touch with the best method to take these guys down. So the spell we needed to unlock was the Monster Examine spell on the Lunar spellbook. This spell gives me access to the weaknesses and stat information of any boss I'm looking to take on. So over the last few episodes we've been on a journey to unlock it, and an arduous journey it was. After 4 quests we finally got our hands on it, and now it's time to use it. This is my plan. I'm going to run all the way to Barrows, cast this spell upon each of the brothers to find out their stats and weaknesses, and then go back to the bank and prepare for my upcoming battle. With full graceful and equipped with the runes I needed to cast Monster Examine, I set off on my route, and it's quite the route. We start by teleporting to Varrock, running east into the land of the vampires, and then south through the swamp of Mortmire. At this point we hit a crossroads. My initial thought was to carry on down through the winding road into the town of Morton, and then over the bridge to a small village where Barrows can be found. But I know of an alternative shorter route, but I don't know of the requirements. I remember a small boat that can be used by the Hollows. In my head this was locked behind either a quest or some sort of requirement, but I had no idea what, so I wasn't sure if I could use it, and there was only one way to find out. Oh sick, I can use it. I did not know I could use that. Oh perfect, okay cool, that is so much quicker. If I can find a way to get to Canifis quickly, then that is a pretty easy route. As you just heard, this journey already took its toll after just one trip. Walking all the way from Varrock is even too inefficient for me, but we'll come on to solving that problem a bit later. For now though, we're here. We have the spell in hand, it's time to use it. Just before we go ahead and do that though, what do I actually want from Barrows? To be honest, I'm really not that fussed. Any item here would be a win, all of it being so iconic, and even though it's not all as useful as each other, I'd be happy with anything. There are some that I perhaps want a bit more than others. Any tank leg would nicely replace my current rune legs. The Carol's crossbow is probably one of the coolest range weapon that costs nowhere near as much as my crystal bow. And also Aaron's robes would just be so bloody powerful. So there's a little list, but as I said, I'll take anything here. You know what I won't take? Subscriptions that I've totally forgotten about just sneakily leaving my bank account. Well, today's sponsor Rocket Money is here to help. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you cancel subscriptions, lower bills and manage your money better. As I said, I struggle to keep track of all those subscriptions. With Rocket Money, that's no longer a problem. That pesky Netflix sub I've been meaning to cancel, gone. That payment I don't even recognise anymore, it's no more. What's this, a monthly payment to Jagex? Not on my watch. Oh wait a minute. But in all seriousness, within 5 minutes of downloading Rocket Money, I'd saved myself £5 a month cancelling some payments I'd totally lost track of. Talking of losing track, Rocket Money also helps you analyse your spending habits so you can easily monitor and budget to save up for that twisted bow. Vacation. I'd take the twisted bow. Rocket Money has helped save its customers up to $740 a year when they use all the features. Damn, that's a lot. With over $500 million in cancelled subscriptions. To save more and spend less, join over 5 million members using Rocket Money today. Go to rocketmoney.com/alienfood or click the link in the description to get started for free. You can also unlock even more features with premium. That's rocketmoney.com/alienfood to get started for free. Right, let's finally get back to Barrows and use this spell. This is the moment of truth. I've forgotten a spade. There's one here, isn't there? Yeah, there is. Nice. Oh, what's Crumbling Tome? That's new, isn't it? I've seen Crumbling Tome before? Let's just grab it real quick. Let's read this. Legend of the Brothers. Oh my god, Barrows lore. This was indeed some incredible Barrows lore. The tome begins to tell us tales of the Barrows brothers and their heroic deeds on the battlefield. The brothers fought side by side in the Great God Wars against the forces of evil. Nothing is known of their origins, only that they were seen when the legions of evil were pressing their hardest into civilized lands. It describes their strategy when fighting their evil forces. The eldest would strike first, hurling a powerful battle magic into the enemy's ranks, which opened up a hole for 4 of the other brothers to charge into the heart of the enemy. Little was seen or known of the 6th brother, only that if at any point one of the other brothers would look to be in danger, his foe would drop dead hit by a crossbow bolt out of the darkness. I wasn't lying when I said this is some incredible Barrow's lore. I was seriously excited when reading this. So Arims was the oldest and he was the mage, and he would blow holes into the ranks of people, and then all the melee ones, so Verak, Daroks, Torags and Guthans would run in, and then Carol's was like a ninja in the darkness, and he'd just be like hitting people with crossbow bolts out of nowhere. That's so cool. I never knew this lore. Is this new? Seriously, is this new? How have I never heard this before? Anyway, back to the story. The brothers quickly became legend, with every fight their unwavering confidence and combat prowess furthering their status, all until one evening. After a battle, the brothers sat around a campfire, and a bent, robed figure was seen amongst the bodies of the dead. Most took him for a scavenger, but then he walked towards the brothers with a directness that confused onlookers to who he was. The brothers stood and drew their weapons. The stranger merely stood before them, as though sizing them up, before turning and walking back into the mists. Some say it's the first time they'd ever seen the brothers unsure. As the fight continued into the deeper and darker lands, the stranger appeared with greater frequency, often watching over battles. The most disturbing thing was how this presence started to affect the brothers. They became distracted, and on occasion even received injuries that required treating. The war raged deeper into the heart of the enemy's territory. Great evil monstrosities swept through the ranks of the soldiers, but the brothers stood strong. From dusk till dawn, the brothers fought, until finally the enemy fled the battle. It was at this point that the brothers collapsed, their injuries swollen and infected. The physicians tried to tend their wounds, but it was like nothing they'd ever seen before. After a day of trying, as the day's light vanished beyond the horizon, the 6 brothers sighed one last breath and died. It was only then that the sentries of the camp noticed the stranger once again, standing just outside. That night the enemy returned, but they didn't attack the camp. Throughout the night the soldiers sat in fear for what seemed an imminent attack, but it didn't come. At dawn, the enemy fled. At this point the soldiers decided they could go no further without the brothers' aid, so they decided to journey home. Before doing so they built 6 great barrows for the brothers. A barrow consists of a crypt which is covered in a small hill of earth that would hold their remains undisturbed. The site we see today is the same that had been built all this time ago. The work took many days. For each night the enemy returned and the soldiers had to flee back inside the camp. But each night the enemy didn't attack, and at dawn, fled. The soldiers' fear of the enemy was outweighed by their sense of duty to the brothers, and finally they were done. They assembled their troops and marched back towards home. They turned one last time and saw the stranger standing atop the central barrow, standing tall with his arms outstretched to the sky. Not many of the original army made it back, for many were lost on the grueling journey home. But stories were told how each night an unnatural glow could be seen on the horizon where they had buried the brothers. Stories which continue to this day. That is insane. That's such cool lore. But who the hell's that guy they kept seeing then? Do we get to find out? That's so cool. Is it this guy? Strange old man? Because he did say he was knocking about. It's time. Time for what? Time to dig. Time to dig, dig, dig. But no normal dig. We now have a new purpose. What do you mean? What purpose? The Brothers 6. Dutifully servants of Saradomin at least. That's what they tell you. Ha, not so. Oh, so maybe they aren't good people. Unless that's what this guy's saying. They made a pact, you see. Strength in life for servitude in death. Servitude? Yes, they guard it for him. That was their purpose, but their time is up now. He wants it back. You can get it. You can dig. You want me to bring you something? The icon, he needs it now. You must dig, dig, dig. Slay the Brothers 6. It's okay, it won't hurt them much. The icon will be in their chest. So you want me to go and kill the 6 brothers and bring you back an icon? Yes, do this. Maybe little prize for you if you do, but first you must dig. What the hell? Okay, can you tell me more about the brothers? The brothers? His faithful servants. Book tell you more, read it. Okay, cool, I've already read that. Oh, my cat is dying. So that's really cool. So the brothers were like Saradomin fighters at first, but then they slowly waned and got weaker when this strange apparition or person started appearing. I wonder if we're going to find out who that is. Man, I came here just to kill these guys and now I'm like super invested in the lore of these people. I never really knew of the lore of the Barrows brothers, to be honest. I definitely didn't know that they were Saradominist warriors. I thought they were just evil spirits or something. That's so cool. So they must have fought in these lands before the vampires fully took over. Maybe this icon thing that this guy's talking about will help me uncover a little bit more about these guys. Anyway, we came here with a purpose, and the purpose was to examine the Barrows brothers and see if we can get some stats on them, basically. I have absolutely no idea how this spell works. I don't know if it's going to pop up like a UI interface. I'm just going to jump in there and start examining them, I think. Let's start off with Darok. I've done these guys quite a lot on my main account, just because of how nostalgic they are. So I roughly remember where they are. So this is Darok, I believe. This is Arims in the middle, Karel to the south, and then I think Verak is over here, and I think it's Guthin's this side, and then Torag's over here, but I can't remember those two. But either way, let's just jump down here, see if we can talk to Darok. Well, not talk to him. See if we can just get him out. There he is. Right, now I'll use this on him. What happened? Nothing happened. Let's try again. Oh, there we go. Yo, that's sick. Okay, can I leave now? Yeah, sick. Okay, look at this. This is fucking cool. Okay, Darok the Wretched. Stats, his combat level, we can see that. His hit points is 100. His attack, defense, strength is all 100. His magic and range is 1. His max standard hit is 29. Here is aggressive stats. We want his defensive stats really. So his stab slash crush is all really high. His range is really high. But his magic is super weak. So we want to use magic against this guy. Yo, it does show you. Okay, so he has a 50% air weakness. He's a spectral creature, is a Slayer boss monster, is not a Slayer monster. Okay, so that means you can get him on a Slayer boss task, but not a Slayer task. Okay, this is perfect. Yes. Oh my god. You know what? I was really unsure if it was going to have the elemental weaknesses on there, because that's a relatively new thing. That's what started this whole thing, right? I wanted to understand if the elemental changes had affected these guys. So now we know. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to make a note. I'm going to build my own little Wikipedia. Let me get a notepad. Right, so Darok. Use air magic. Nice. Oh, this is actually fucking sick. I am buzzing that this worked. So now we have a tactic for this guy. Darok, we use air magic against him. Okay, cool. Let's go to the next one then. Let's close out of that. Let's go to Arims. Get this on here. Go, and then run away, run away. Oh, the spell animation's sick. Did you see that? There was an eye above my head. Wow, that was cool. Okay, cool. Let's see what he is weak to. So, defensive bonuses, ranged. Really low range bonuses here. Magic is pretty low as well. Oh, 50% air weakness as well. So we should probably just use magic on him, I think. In fact, I am seeing, yeah, a couple of these people have air staffs. Maybe they're all weak to air. Anyway, let's write this down. Use range or air magic. Nice. Right, cool, let's go to the next one. I think this guy is Guthans down here. I'm actually loving this. Oh my god, this spell is seriously going to take my account to the next level. This is going to be so fucking massive for my account. Like for bossing and stuff like this, I'm going to be able to run around, examine NPCs, and get proper details on what their weaknesses are. This has made me so much more excited for the end game of this account, because I just didn't know if bossing would be possible. I just have to brute force everything, but this is changing everything. Fucking hell. Okay, cool. Let's go down here. We continued on inspecting the rest of the Barrows brothers, and they all turned out to be weak to air spells. So this is the intel we ended up with after using this incredible spell. Now we have some real direction in how to take down this boss, and I'm excited. That was insanely useful. I mean, even more than I thought. I was actually quite confident that I might not even get the elemental weaknesses, but this is so good for the account, because with that new rework they did to combat, they added a bunch of new like weaknesses and stuff, and I was never going to be able to get that, but now I can actually see it all. So now we can get off of this Lunar Spellbook, and then we can gear up using some air spells, and then we can go back and start killing the Barrows brothers, man. Oh, I'm so fucking excited. If you're enjoying the video at all, I'd massively appreciate you hitting the subscribe button. Anyway, back to the video. So, now we know the weaknesses of the Barrows brothers. It's time to gear up, and as we just said there, using air spells. We've been collecting death runes for cats for quite some time now, so we're pretty set on that front. But I didn't want to rock up in my current magic armor. That'd be somewhat offensive to this iconic boss. No, I want to get my mage gear up to scratch. Our melee gear is definitely our best out of the combat styles. I think appropriate for my current combat level. I'd say our range gear is pretty medium, with some solid firepower but could definitely use some work. And well, our current mage setup is pretty god awful. We need some upgrades. I wanted Mystic. As the name suggests, this armor was mystical to me as a kid. This and Splitbar were things I was desperate to obtain but never did. It's not quite put on the same pedestal I had it on over 17 years ago, but boy do I want it now. So I headed over to Unguided to visit
do you want to hear some fun facts?
What? Not now, Josh.
Are you sure? Because there's actually a little known feature with
So I headed over to Unguided to pay a visit to the Mages Guild, as this is where I knew you could buy Mystic. Turns out, Mystic is fucking expensive, but I wanted it. I honestly have no idea if there's a cheaper or easier to obtain alternative out there, but I don't mind if there is. This stuff is iconic. So, I need money. Fortunately, I have a bunch of yew longbows from my fletching grind I undertook during the Temple of Ikov, and also just some AFKing, and alongside that a bunch of natures from some Guardians of the Rift I do here and there. So I got to Alking. After a couple of hours we looked like we were in a good spot. Let's check in.
To drop a unique item that you can't get anywhere else.
Wait, were you talking that whole time? Anyway, let's see how I was getting on Alkin. This is it. There we go. We have our first mil on the account. How much you got? 1 mil and 700 coins. That is insane. Right, I'm stopping there. We have quite a few more bows in the bank. We don't have enough nature runes, so I'll just keep these on me. But 1 mil GP is actually insane on an Ironman. I'm so happy with that. Let's pop that in the bank. Right, let's go and get a gear. With our very healthy cash stat, we headed off to buy our gear. You might be wondering, where the heck are you going? This isn't the way to your nil. You're right. Whilst alking, I thought of some other gear slots I could fill with my mage outfit, and another iconic item popped into my head, the Farseer helm from the Fremenic Trials. I very rarely see people use this, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's not all that great, but it's another incredibly cool looking item, so I wanted it. So we first head to Relica to pay a visit to the helmet shop. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to pick up is this helm, the Farseer helm. I don't know exactly what the bonuses are, but I know it's a magic helmet, and I also know it's one of the coolest helmets in the game. Look at that. Yeah, 6 magic bonus, 6 magic defense, no magic damage or anything like that, but either way it looks fucking incredible. Right now, off to Yanil, and we're going to pick up some Mystic, which I am very excited about. Alright, here we are, Wizards Guild. Let's go up here, talk to this guy? Yeah, this guy. Okay, 200k for these two. I actually don't know if the Mystic has better than the Farseer helm. It's only 15k. The Farseer helm definitely looks cooler, so I'm going to keep that on. But anyway, let's get a Mystic row bottom and a Mystic top. And then before we put that on, let me go and grab my staff real quick, because we want to look like a proper wizard when we put this on. Staff of Air, Amulet of Magic. Let's put all this on. Yo, we look fucking sick. I actually think I might buy Mystic Boots as well. Stick this cape on for now. Does that give me any magic bonuses? Oh, it does actually. +2 magic bonus. That's not bad. Let's go grab some Mystic Boots, because I don't think I have any better boot. My only other one is Climbing Boots right now, and I have a feeling that they're not going to give me any sort of magic boost. Grab some of those. I think they're only 10k. Nice, look like a fucking wizard now. This is sick. Right, my magic gear before this was absolutely awful. I had nothing. But now we are properly kitted out. I am somewhat wondering, do we dare try and get a god cape? Because that would definitely be better for my setup than an RD cape. And as far as I remember, it's not that difficult to get. I think you have to use, oh, you need a lot of blood runes, don't you? I think you have to use 100 of each spell. Is that it? 100 of each spell on some of the monsters in there? Or something like that, the mage arena? Or have I made that up? Because actually, no, you can't use the spell until you get the staff. And I don't think you have to buy all 3 staves, do you? Oh, my cat. Let's head to the mage arena. We're near RD. Let's drop off all our stuff. And I want to just go and check out what it is we need to do to get a god cape, because that would be so much better. I just can't remember what it is you need to do. I do have a fair amount of bloods, got almost 600 of them. Yeah, I've got about 600 bloods, so if I do need to cast 100 spells of each, I just can't remember what the requirements are. Alright, I have no idea who we need to talk to inside here about this. I know there's a pool at the back where you jump in to get the staff and stuff. Is that the same thing? Can we jump into it? Oh, no we can't. Your boots get wet. Right, do we talk to this guy? Collodion? What's his name? Collodion? Collodion? Collodion. What is this place? I'm the Great Collodion, Master of Battle Magic, and this is my battle arena. Top wizards travel from all over Gilnor to fight here. Can I fight here? My arena is open to any high level wizard, but this is no game. Many wizards fall in the arena, never to rise again. The strongest of mages have been destroyed. If you're sure you want in, yeah, go on then. Good. You have a healthy sense of competition. Remember, traveller, in my arena, hand-to-hand combat is useless. Your strength will diminish as you enter the arena, but the spells you can learn are amongst the most powerful in all of Gilnor. Before I can accept you in, we must duel. Okay. I need to grab some mage gear, I guess. Is it this guy I have to kill? I can't remember how it is. I know there's something about using these spells, or is that something else? Let me grab some mage gear. Let's grab some, let's grab some chaos runes, just to be a bit cheap. Alright, cool. We have some prayer potions. We have our firebolt, and we have some food. I have no idea if we're going to have to take this guy on like this. I can't remember what he uses. I think I have to fight him to get into this pool. And at that point, I can't remember if you have to do something else, or if after that I can just get the cape. There we go. I must first check you're up to scratch. Don't need to worry about that. Not just any magician can enter, only the most powerful and most feared. Okay. Oh, we're being teleported. Where is he? Oh. My cat is in the way. I assume this guy's going to use magic, so I'm going to pray magic. Okay, so he has forms, doesn't he? I think I remember that. Yeah, he comes back as a big dude. Oh, he's got quite a lot of health, to be fair. I think we can just pray magic against everything here. That character model is so old school. That is insane. It is so fucking old. Is this I think there's going to be more than just 2 phases of this, aren't there? Oh my god, big spider. Is he even attacking me? Oh, he is, yeah. I think he's just casting magic on all of these. I think the only real threat here is if I get PK'd by someone. And I do not know who would be PK'd here, this day and age. So what are these dudes then? Because I remember you have to cast 100 of these spells on each of these, but I can't remember why. Is that to unlock them or something? But then, I remember doing that years ago. But yeah, I really cannot remember why. Requires Mage Arena 1. Yeah, don't know about that one. Nice, there we go. He's dead, is that it? Oh, he's massive. Is this the last one? This is probably the last one. Hopefully we have enough runes for this. I think we definitely do if this is the last one. There we go. That was easy. Is that the last one? Oh, no, he's fucking massive. Alright, let's just drink a prayer potion then. We're going to need it, I think. Alright, is this the last one? It probably is, isn't it? Is he dying? Yeah, he's dying, and he's teleporting me out. Cool, you're truly a battle mage. What now? Step into the magic pool. It will take you into a chamber. There you must decide which god you'll represent in the arena. Sick. I think we get the cape already. Do we get the cape already? I think we do, you know. I think we just have to pray at one of these and we get the cape, which would be so much easier than I thought it was. I thought there was some sort of other thing you had to do. Right, there's no question here. Guthix, come here. Give me that cape. Yeah, there it is. Let's go. Right, that was easy. What's the bonuses in this one? The other one was +2 magic. Holy shit, +10. Very nice. I'm glad I did that. That took all of 3 minutes. How do I upgrade this to the second one then? I know the second cape is there and you have to... I remember doing it on my main account years ago where you have to go around and kill demons or something. Is that easy? Can I do that now? Let's talk to this guy again. Are you enjoying the bloodshed? Not bad, I've seen worse. Are there any more challenges available? You have indeed shown potential. However, a wizard of your level wouldn't stand a chance. Oh, I need 75 magic before I can do that. Okay, well that's fine. I mean, we've just upgraded our cape massively, so that is very, very good. Let's drop off our gear and now get out all this stuff. Look at us go now. We are a proper mage. Holy shit, we look cool. Right, I think we're ready for barrows. I don't have a shield, but I have no idea what shield to even wear, so I think I'm going to ditch that for now. Yeah, I think I'm going to ignore the shield. But yeah, we are ready to take on some barrows. Let's go. Okay, so this is my inventory. I've got my death runes on me. I'm going to be using the wind blast spell because they are weak to air spells. I've got melee stuff because I think I want to use melee on Arims because I think he had really low... Oh, sorry, not Arims, Carol's, because he had low melee defense. I didn't really have a good range weapon to take on Arims, so I think I'm going to stick to magic because I didn't want to use my crystal bow charges. And then other than that, we've just got some prayer potions for food, really. We are currently walking from Varrock to get to Canifis, which is not ideal, but when we get into the swamp we can come down here and take a little boat. Yeah, we come down this way and take a little boat and that goes all the way down here. So we're just going to see a couple of runs. Oh, by the way, I'm rocking the mirror shield because I was digging through my bank for a shield and this is the only shield I had that didn't detract my magic attack and it had a couple of solid defensive bonuses, so I thought why not. But yeah, I really am just hoping for any item at this point. Any Barrows item would be insanely cool and would be so nice to add to my bank. So I'm just excited to get bossing, to be honest. Like, I'm so fucking excited. Just to have a go at Barrows again and see what you can do. Like, get some items. Maybe get a Carol's crossbow. That would be so fucking cool. I mean, the walk didn't take too long. Probably each trip is going to take like 5 minutes to get back, maybe. And this is the boat here. Can anyone use this boat? Or is this a quest that I've done that unlocks that boat? I have absolutely no idea. Okay, nice. Now we're here. Alright, let's go. I have forgotten a spade. Let me drop that again. And then grab the spade from over here. I think the route I'm going to take is Darrock's first, because that's kind of the most deadly as far as I'm aware. Because if you run out of prayer against Darrock's, you're fucked. If you get him low, he'll just one-hit you. The rest of them I think are pretty manageable. I've got a fair few prayer potions on me. But yeah, I think he's definitely the best one to take on first. I'm very intrigued to how hard my spells are going to hit on this guy, because we know they have the weakness. Oh, we're starting off with an 18. Holy crap. Oh my god, 23. A 23 with Wind Blast. Okay, this is new information. I did not think that it could hit this hard. What the fuck? I am absolutely destroying him. Okay, I just absolutely wrecked that guy. What the fuck? I think I did it quicker than this guy who's in like max gear. The route I used to do is here. So Darrock's into Arims, into Carol's, and then I do Guthins, Torags, and Verax. Don't know if there's any logic behind that, but that's what I used to do on my main account, so let's do that again. I think I'm going to stick to Mage, you know, here. Definitely on this one, because this is Arims. I just can't believe how hard I was hitting then. This magic rebalance, or this combat rebalance, whatever they've done, has definitely changed how much you can hit with Wind Blast, because I just hit a 23, and I'm convinced the max hit on this thing used to be like a 15, maybe? A 24? Holy shit. Fuck me. Okay, we are wrecking these guys. And this is all thanks to the Examine Monster spell. Without that, I would not have known to use this spell and I would not be dealing this much damage. Right, this one, I'm going to go into my melee gear and I'm going to use my special attacks to start off with, because I think he's really weak to melee. Good start. Nice second hit. Okay, a 14 and a 12. Right, that was not great. Let's go back to this. I feel like magic is just better, right? Yeah, 18 here. I think he's got slightly higher magic bonuses here, but I'm still hitting 21s. This is incredible. Knowing that 50% damage increase, is it a 50% damage increase? Is that how it works? I know they have a 50% weakness to it, but I don't know how that equates to actually damage that you deal. Either way, this is just so much fun. Look at that 23. I cannot get over that hitting the 23 with a wind blast. What would I be doing if I use wind wave instead? I would be absolutely destroying them. Can you safe spot these guys? I feel like you can, can't you? Because I've just run out of prayer points. I'm wondering if you can like safe spot them on the crypt. Oh, I found a tunnel. Okay, that's good. Let's ignore that one. And Verax, I believe, hits through prayer, doesn't he? So there's no point in potting up, I don't think, for Verax. I think that's his style. That's his thing. So I think I'm just going to try and tank this guy. Already doing damage here. Look at this. 22 into a 21. Into a 24. Holy shit. Come on, let's finish him off. Yeah. That was easy as fuck. Right, okay, cool. We have a Torag's tunnel. I think that has better defensive bonuses. So does that. So does that. Right, okay, cool. We will rock this look when we go in. I've got this rewards potential thing. Is this a plugin? Am I accidentally using a plugin here? Don't think I am. No, I don't think I am. I think if I remember correctly, the like optimal percentage was like 85 or something like that. Anyway, let's look where the door is. Over that side, cool. So we do want to kill some little gubbins in here just to get our rewards potential up a bit. Oh, we can't go that way. Which way can we go? This way here. I don't know what Torag's like set bonus is. I don't even know what Carril's or Arim's does actually, to be fair. I know Guthan's heals you. I know that Verax hits through prayer. Haven't got a clue what Torag's, Carril's or Arim's does. And then Darok's is obviously the lower your HP, the higher you hit. Right, is this the door? Yeah, this is the door. Let's go through here. Alright, what's the puzzle going to be? Try and get through quickly. That one there. I know the puzzle's pretty much off the top of my head because I have done this a lot on my main account. There's only like 2 or 3 to be honest, and they're all pretty straightforward. Okay, let's open this chest and get ready for a fight with Guthan's. Wait, no, it's not Guthan's, is it? It's Torag's. There he is. I'm just tempted not to pray, you know. I don't know how hard he's going to hit me, but I feel like I'm just hitting so hard with this spell. Oh, he's at a 21. And a 16. Okay, he is hitting quite hard. Maybe I should have used a prayer potion here. I'm in too deep now. Come on, give me some hits. Nice, he's dead. Alright, well that made some space in my inventory. Come on, let's see the loot. I'm actually so fucking excited. We got a 90% reward potential. I think that's slightly over the thing I should have done. I can never remember what the balance is. Oh, I don't mean to kill that. Stop attacking that. Let's just open it up. What the heck is that? Oh, that's the thing. The icon the guy was talking about. We got some nice amount of death runes there as well. Okay, let's get out of it. Let's go back to Varrock. Actually, could I have just done another run in there? How do I get out of that? I could have probably done that, couldn't I? That was stupid of me, probably, wasn't it? I mean, I have so much stuff left in my inventory. Whoa, look at that guy. Kitted out in full Carol. That's what I want to look like. Yeah, that was probably pretty stupid. I think I've gone overkill with the melee gear, potentially. I think I'm just going to take my D-Mace and my torso. Or maybe I should just rock the Defender instead for the defensive bonuses. I think this strange icon gives you XP in Slayer, which will be very good to cash in. I'll be honest, when I saw it, I did think it was like a helmet, like a Torag's helm or something. I got quite excited. But either way, it's a nice little thing. I'll go and cash it in with the digging man and see what he gives me. We're going to drop off some stuff at the bank in Canifis because I don't think I need the Berserker helm. I don't think I need the Mirror Shield or the torso. Or I might just take these two actually, just the torso and that. What's that look like? Yeah, I think I'm going to just take the D-Mace and the Fighter torso just to get through the monsters in the tunnels. And for the rest of it, I'm just going to use magic because it was so fucking powerful. Honestly, hitting 24s with Wind Blast is an absolutely insane thing to see. I'm tempted to take some Blood Runes just to see what that does. But it's a cool idea. Like, it is a really cool idea, the rebalance that they did. And knowing that my spell that I've unlocked can tell me what those weaknesses are is just so exciting for future bossing content. Anyway, let's head to the bank, drop some stuff off, grab some more food, and head back for our second trip. Alright, we are back. It did take a little while to get back here. Let's talk to the strange old man. Hopefully we get some cool lore out of this. Like, what is this strange icon? Icon? Yeah, I have it here. At last, quick, give it. You give the icon to the strange old man. You did it. Now for me. Before you can react, the strange old man casts a spell. The icon disintegrates in his hands. It's all little bits now. Why? I thought you needed it. Yeah, needed it for him, but not to keep. His friend asked him to protect it, but he made a new plan, a better plan. What are you on about? The old plan is gone. We're not doing it that way. His friend won't be happy, but it was for the best. Now we're doing it his way. Anyway, job well done. Still more digging though. Always dig. Oh, and don't forget your prize. He made it very clear you have a prize. guys. The strange old man gives you a lamp and a map. Thanks. What's this map? Crypt map. It's a map of the Barrows crypt. You carefully study it and memorize all the details. You then discard it. What the hell was that? A map of the Barrows crypt. Does that mean we get like Wait, what does the Barrows crypt map mean? Does it mean we can open any door or something? And we got an XP lamp. 20k prayer. Fucking hell, that's nice. Let's use that. Nice, 50 prayer. Members can now bless holy and unholy symbols. For some reason I thought it was Slayer XP, but that is very nice. Up to 50 prayer with that. So what was that Barrows map all about? Is something going to change if we go down in here now? Into the crypt, maybe? Anyway, let's carry on and try and find another tunnel. Oh, there's Darrox here. Kill him quickly. Let's on to the next one. Oh, I'm hitting pretty wank against this guy, to be fair. I think I'm just getting quite unfortunate here. The first time I killed him about 5 hits. I think he does have the highest magic defense, to be fair. Or maybe Carol's does, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Carol's does. My strength is being drained. I didn't even realise that. Right, that took ages, that one. So I didn't get any lore out of that guy. He just started talking about someone's plan or his plan, and plans changed or something like that. I don't really understand what was going on there. But after reading the lore about these guys, I really want to find out more because it's just so cool. Like, who was the guy on the hill they kept seeing? Who was that? Was it this strange old man? Who is he? This one? Oh, got a tunnel on that one. So that's Guthans, that's not too bad. Can you save spot these guys in their crypt? Like, can you? No, I don't think you can you? Can I just keep doing... Oh, he's hit me. Can I keep running around this thing and running away from him? No, this is not working. I think I'm just tanking every hit, aren't I, still? Yep, this is not going well. Stop faffing about. Let's just kill him. Oh my god, 23. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's go and kill Guthans in the tunnel. Now, I'm intrigued to see if the tunnel's going to be any different because of that thing I just got, the map. Didn't really explain what that did for me because I kind of know what the tunnel looks like, right? What's the difference here? Open the door. Is that it? Is it because I had... Look, I can now open this door and then straight into that door. Is that what that means? But that would be way too overpowered. The whole point of Barrows is you've got to run around this crypt. And I don't think that's right. I think this is just fortunate that I've kind of landed it. Oh, is it this in the top right? Maybe. I've now actually got a map. Did I have a mini-map here before? I actually have no idea if I ever had a mini-map, to be honest. And can I climb up all of these ladders now? Oh, you can. Could I do that before? I actually don't know. Oh, is it that one? That's the one I always forget, but I think I got it right. Let's get this back on. There he is. I might just try and tank it, you know. Is that stupid? Oh, wait, so far I'm absolutely wrecking him. And he's not hit on me. Maybe that's not stupid. Oh, he can hit. Oh, that's cool. That's... Okay, I'm dying. Get the prayer on. Is that... That was a new animation thing showing how much it healed him for. Pretty sure I've never seen that before. Nice, okay, he's dead. Right, 80%, I think that's about right, isn't it? Yeah, let's loot it. Okay, we'll take that. 400 chaos runes, some blood runes, some death runes, that's nice. And then we can probably just go back the way we came and head to the top again without having to go all the way back to Varrock. Because we still have some stuff on us. Although we have to replenish all of our prayer using potions, which is not ideal. I don't know what to do there. You know what I think would be ideal is if I could teleport out every time I finish. Go to a church, recharge my prayer, and then just teleport back here with the fairy ring, because there's a fairy ring right here. I really think that journey there, I mean, it's so much shorter than the journey I've been doing from Varrock, going up here, going to the altar, then running all the way around here, through this way, down here, and then walking down to here. I could literally just go Ferox Enclave, straight to the fairy ring place, and then just down here. Oh, I think I might have to, you know. I think I might have to do the Fairy Ring questline, which I can't actually even remember. What is the Fairy Ring questline? Is it just called... Yeah, Fairy Tale. Wait, is that right? I think it must be a Fairy Tale questline. Yeah, Lost City, Nature Spirit. I don't know if I need part 1 or part 2 to get fairy rings. If I need part 2, that means I need 57 herb lore. Oh, we're not too far away from that, but I also need 49 farming, and I fucking hate farming. I'm in a bit of a predicament, but I think that getting fairy rings is just the most logical thing to do. I should have done it earlier. They're the best way to get around, aside from just standard teleports. I don't have them still, and I think getting them on the account is just way too valuable. I think it makes sense. I think we're going to start the Fairy Tale questline and get our hands on one of the best teleportation methods in the game. Let's go. As always, thank you so much to all those that you can see on screen here who keep the channel going with their support via YouTube memberships. As usual, a massive thank you to ASDZXC404, This Not Dog, Thor Bjornsson, Jack, Itchiest Bug, Renak, Jax, Sleek Fabs, Patriotic Skull, Josda, Timothy Wisenand, Winai, Teeters, Master of Reality, Carter Parry, Kunai, Some Commoner, Sloth337, Riley Ghoul, Corey, Kaiser Kij, Jimmy Dory, Kiki, Kachow, I'm Judgment, Gib50, AE Giant, Bave, Beetleguard, Morgan Gebbert, Gadget, Timothy Chen, Liam Marin, Cat Planet, Mandeep Bessie, Gum Knuckles, Jack Church, Dracovian, Devosaur TV, Michael Elverum, Coupon John, Newt, Frog Go Boom, MTB Pat 525, A Soapy Dog, Big Daddy Kyle, That Iron Meme, William, Thundersnug, Solid Snake 24, Hector Rose, Inos, Snack Pop, Midnight Tinge, Icot, Johnny13, Backlash, Mike, Tarun Samurai, and Barty for subscribing to the Quest Helper plugin tier of membership. Thank you all again.